Hello, this is Larissa from Wings Custom. Today we're talking about handlebars, but not any simple handlebar. We know that the handlebar is a very important element on your bike. You want it to look good, you want it to feel good. And that's why we have a Rhino complete sets or Rhino complete kits. As you can see here, this handlebar, a Front Diablo Rhino with all cables inside. Let's start breaking down this to you. So, first off, the Front Diablo comes from this front curve here. It kind of goes in this direction. And the Diablo part of the name comes from these horns here at the top. So, Front Diablo, a handlebar that has horns and that has a curve that goes forward. Okay, now the Rhino part. Here I have some handlebars diameters to show to you guys. So this is a 1 1/4, the original for the Fat Boy. Here you have a 1 1/2, the normal diameter you can find in some other brands. And here you have the 2 inches deck. When you just compare it, just by looking at it, you can see the difference. And I mean, in a big bike like a Fat Boy, Street Glide, Road Glide, any Softail, you need a handlebar to match your bike. Not to look small or that won't put as many focus on the bike. And that's why we have this Rhino line. And the coolest thing about it is that because the handlebar is so thick, we are able to do this drillings here at the base and at the top that allow us to run all the electrical wirings and the brake and clutch inside the handlebar. So you won't have any cables hanging around outside the handlebar. All of the cables will be hidden inside the handlebar. And that's not only good to the looks, but also for the preservation. With all your cables inside, they won't be having as much stress as they would be if they are outside. Now let me show you the details on this handlebar. This here is a polished stainless steel handlebar. A lot of persons ask, why do you go with polished stainless steel instead of chrome? And it's because of the durability. When you order a handlebar like this, a 2 inches diameter, it's not cheap. So you deserve the best. This here is the best. It will last more than your bike, it won't rust ever, and the shine keeps up much nicer than the chrome. Because it won't peel off over time, you won't have to take care as much as you need to the chrome, so the chrome looks shiny. So it's just a better durability product that will look nicer over time when compared to the chrome. And the best part is that it will still match your chrome parts, so it won't look as if it's different. It will look just the same as the other chrome parts on your bike. Okay, now let's talk about the reductions, because this is important. You also want to be sure that your handlebar is going to fit with all the original parts from Harley, so the controls, the grips, and everything. And we do here all the needed reductions, the needed cutouts, so you can use the original controls and the original hand grips. We also do a reduction here on the base, so you are able to use your original riser if you have the original, or if you have any other, you can just let us know the diameter of the clamping area and we can do the reduction here for the exact diameter you need. And the best way is how we do that. We do this by machined parts. So when you look here, there's no weld, right? This is machined, so it's ridiculously strong and it won't fracture and it won't put your life in danger, because that's the most important part. Your handlebar needs to look good, but it needs to be safe. So yeah, this is the Front Diablo. One last thing is the measurements, okay? So the measurements are a very important part for the comfort, because the looks you guys are already seeing. So let's talk about the measurements. Here we have the base. This base is 12.4. It's the exact base measurement for the Fat Boy. It will look perfect. It will match the forks and it won't be smaller or bigger than the original forks, and it will look just perfect. The tip to tip, this is the overall width of the handlebar, will be around 36 inches. And why do we go with this measurement? Because if it was too narrow, you would be with your elbows routed inside. And after some time of riding, this can hurt your arms. And if they were too wild, your elbows would be routed outside, which would also hurt. So, which is the 36, because we'll put your arms in a neutral position, much better for riding. Now, the last detail here is the pullback. So imagine a line that goes straight here, and this would be 0 pullback. And if your hands were like this, you see my elbows are a little bit to the outside, and after some time this will hurt for sure. And that's why we go with a 6-inch pullback, because your arms will be in a much more natural position for riding and you will feel much more comfortable. So yeah, that is the Front Diablo Rhino handlebar. A handlebar that unites the style with the looks, with the comfort. Looks very good in bikes that are all chromed out, or if you have a bike with a lot of black parts but with some chrome too, this will look amazing. The design is very different, it's very unique, so if you're looking for something exclusive, then this is definitely the part for you.